Hello, my name is Joe Johnson and I've been actively engaged in research into natural remedies for over 20 years. If you have menstrual pain, then you need to really listen because this crucial short video will directly affect you. As you know, the main symptom of menstrual pain is a pain here in the uterus. It occurs in your lower abdomen before and during menstruation, and it can also be felt in your hips, your lower back and your thighs. And other symptoms include nausea and vomiting and diarrhea, lightheadedness, and you can even be aching all over. Now, what I've discovered about stopping menstrual pain quickly, it's new, it's cutting edge, and it just might be the untapped resource that you have been looking for. Now, I'm going to show you how simple it is to quickly reduce or even stop menstrual pain. But just as importantly, I'm going to show you how to switch on and speed up your body's own natural healing mechanisms without the need for any surgery or hysterectomy or risking your health to expensive and useless and dangerous drugs. Now, Emma Williams, the health editor on several respected health sites, has urged me to share with you details of an astonishing discovery that I've made about menstrual pain, one that gets rid of your pain faster than you thought possible. So, if you have menstrual pain, what is actually going on? Well, if you could think of it like this. If you've got a menstrual pain problem and you're suffering from pain and discomfort and misery, you need to somehow stimulate your body's healing mechanism into focusing on and repairing the biochemical imbalance which is causing your uterus to cramp. And unless you find a way to stimulate your body's healing mechanisms without damaging your delicate chemical balance of your body, then sooner or later you can end up being too much pain altogether and end up choosing surgery. And that's not your best option. Now, normally, if you get menstrual pain, your body's healing system will, over a long period of time, it will attempt to heal itself. But if you've been stressed or overworked or taken drugs, including the contraceptive pill, or you've taken painkillers or anti-inflammatories, then your body's natural healing mechanisms become slightly confused and they become weaker. And that is often enough for the healing mechanism itself to be interrupted or even stopped. So once your uterus becomes inflamed and prone to cramps, then you experience menstrual pain. And you may struggle to walk or even move for hours or even days. And some people with menstrual pain, if left untreated, they never really function properly again. Now, to make things even worse, if you use painkillers or anti-inflammatories to reduce the menstrual pain, you'll have to swallow them, which means that the whole of your body's healing mechanism is now shocked and weakened even further. It's because the toxic impact of the powerful pain-killing drugs. This is why painkillers and anti-inflammatories, they do appear to work for a day or two. But as you know, your menstrual pain, the problems come back worse than ever before. Now, in case you're in any doubt about the danger of painkillers or anti-inflammatories, and they're sometimes called non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, they're all over the place. According to a recent report by eminent US doctors, and you can see the proof below, in the United States alone, the total number of deaths caused by conventional medicine like painkillers and anti-inflammatories, it's about 800,000 people a year. That's 2,200 a day. So it's now evident that the American medical system is the main cause of death and injury in the United States. And that's the eminent doctors saying that, not me. So I was desperate to find a way of reducing or even stopping your menstrual pain, and at the same time stimulating your body's healing mechanisms into healing the uterus as fast as possible without harming or damaging in any way your immune system. I've seen so many women lose the quality of their life with menstrual pain, and then it affects your whole health and it starts to ebb away because of this continuous monthly pain, and it's, well, it's just not necessary. It's tragic and it's so avoidable. That's why I've done my research. You see, women with menstrual pain have been around as long as there's been women on this planet. There's been menstrual pain, thousands and thousands of years. But pharmaceutical companies have been around 100 years, and they don't want you to know what your ancestors knew about menstrual pain. So my first step in research is always to go back into history and see how women were treated then. Now, after a lot of reading, and I don't mean the usual herbalist books, I mean, I can't reveal my sources, but I've got secret access to the very best books on the planet. Now, these books are kept hidden away. Private collectors, private libraries, even drug companies have got some amazing herbal remedy books that they keep hidden. Now, I've also got access to books that modern science believes that they're not worth looking at. Books written by people who've got no medical qualifications, but who've lived in the wilds of nature, learning and practicing the secrets of nature each and every day. And these people have had herbal remedies passed down from one generation to the next, because these remedies work. Now, it was in one such research book that I found the clues to an ancient cure for menstrual pain. And it was in an old bookshop, and it lay just behind the harbour in the port of Antibes in southern France. Now, the book was over 200 years old. Now, my French isn't that good, but fortunately botanical books are often written in Latin. My Latin isn't that good either, but I can recognise plant names. But I was puzzled because there were several interesting, well, amazing remedies in that book, but there was one remedy that stood out. The remedy I found was for painful and cramping uterus. Yet the plants I read about I've never considered for use with menstrual pain. So I took note of the different types of the plants that we used and where they were collected from, and the ratio of the mixture and the preparation and everything else that I could think of that might help me make the remedy. Now, of course, I've heard of these herbs before and I've used them many times before, but I had no idea then that once mixed in the right combination, that they would stimulate such an incredible pain relieving effect and a healing effect directly into the aching uterus. Now, I knew up till then that most natural remedies for menstrual pain, they're nothing more than a mild stimulant actually. They warm the skin and they stimulate blood flow to the uterus, but they don't affect the pain levels or the healing mechanism to any degree really. So they sometimes help a bit, but for menstrual pain, they simply don't work and they're just not strong enough. Now, I expected my research to last about 6 to 12 months, but I had 100% proven remedy in 6 weeks. Now, I wanted to test it for longer, but my conscience just wouldn't let me, because every single woman with menstrual pain was reporting amazing results, and sometimes in just a few hours. Now, this remedy has been proven now many times. It quickly reduces menstrual pain, but it rapidly speeds up the healing time of the painful, aching uterus. And that's it. So how do you use this remedy? You simply massage just a few drops. It's a clear, a very pleasant smelling remedy. And you massage it directly onto your tummy and your lower abdomen area. And it takes about 10 seconds. And you do it 3-4 times a day. And then finally, and this is important, last thing at night, you put a few drops on the soles of your feet at bedtime. And that's it. It's that easy. Now, the healing will begin. Now, your pain levels will come down very quickly. And hopefully you'll no longer need those powerful pain-killing drugs that slaughter your already tired immune system. Because remember, we want to heal the uterus. So the prospect of painful and expensive, like hysterectomy, that's going to go away. Now, I've made the remedy so that it's simple and easy and convenient to use. It is concentrated. It's a very pleasant smelling oily liquid. I know it doesn't look like much, but this remedy really packs a wallop. You'll suddenly feel the menstrual pain going away. Within a few hours of using it, you'll know that your uterus is relaxing. And soon you'll have much less pain and you'll have more mobility, increased mobility. And hopefully, as I say, saying goodbye to those lousy painkillers for good. So it's convenient and it's easy to use. And it means you don't have to spend your days making expensive and time-consuming doctor appointments, or you don't have to go down to the drugstore discussing your problems with strangers in the drugstore. It's just a small bottle. It's a thick, clear, very pleasant smelling herbal liquid. Now, because it is small, it'll easily fit into your pocket unnoticed or into your purse, and you can dab a few drops onto your tummy during the day. And also, don't forget, you 3-4 times a day, but make sure that you put it on in the evening, last thing at night before you go to bed. Now, I plan to launch the remedy called Menstrual Pain Doctor with advertising, fancy packaging, and sending it out to my small network of distributors. But I never got the chance because word quickly spread about the fantastic results I was getting with it. And patients started coming without appointments. Herbalists were coming here asking me to make it for them so that they can give it to their clients. But it's not so simple. I couldn't do it, you see. I've tested a lot of different herbs, and the only organic herbs which consistently stops menstrual pain, they come from the Middle East. Now, in these war-torn times, can you imagine how hard it is to import a shipment of anything from the Middle East? You know, to say it's my ingredient supplies in the lap of the gods, it's an understatement. Having said that, I did get enough ingredients to make 3 batches, and recently I've made them, each batch by hand myself. I've measured the herbs, I've weighed them, I've mixed the ingredients myself, I've blended the herbs myself, and I've checked everything. So don't worry about that. The Menstrual Pain Doctor remedies that I make are of the highest quality. Now, I've handed over 2 of the batches to my trusted friend, Emma Williams. And if you have menstrual pain, then I strongly suggest that you get this remedy from Emma. It's called Menstrual Pain Doctor, and you get it before her supplies run out, or before you inadvertently harm yourself with more of those painkillers and don't even think about surgery. Now, I've called using this remedy, women have said it's like an avalanche of healing around your lower abdomen. They are healing herbs, and it's like experiencing an avalanche of pain relief around your uterus. That's what women have said, and it's a lovely description. But it packs a wallop. You really will feel your body improving. Just within a few hours of using it, you'll know that your menstrual pain is going. Now, but you've got to hurry, because I only give this remedy to my personal clients and to fellow herbalists. I've never committed a single batch of Menstrual Pain Doctor to anyone else. Emma's begged me not to let the other herbalists and the online stores know what we were up to till she had the stock. Well, now she's got it, and it's going faster than we both imagined it would. So if you mess around or you order late, you may miss out. And if you've got menstrual pain, that would be a horrible mistake. So don't let that happen. Just find the link on the page and order now. So using this remedy, you will be free of menstrual pain, and you'll be able to move, pain-free once more. So have a good look at the testimonials and see how this has helped many women across the country get rid of the menstrual pains very quickly. Now, it may be that you've got some reservations or you've got seeds of doubt, and that's fair enough, because after all, we don't know each other. So what I want to do now is to put your mind at rest, so you can experience the Menstrual Pain Doctor remedy for yourself completely risk-free. So you can try this remedy risk-free for a full 90 days. And you don't risk a single penny trying the remedy for yourself. You've got an ironclad 90-day unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. Now what that means, but the simple truth of it is, what that means is, see, this remedy, it's a breakthrough. If it doesn't quickly and easily reduce and then get rid of your menstrual pain, or if you're not completely satisfied with anything at all, then I insist you send the remedy back to Emma in any condition, and she'll personally make sure that you get a fast and full refund of every penny you pay for the remedy. We're not going to ask you any questions. There's going to be no hassles. It's just a full refund. And you can keep all the bonus books, the health books that I put in, as a thank you for trying the remedy. And you've got my word on that. Okay, so how much will this menstrual pain doctor remedy cost you? Well, I normally charge my clients $200 for an appointment here, plus $170 for the remedy, because it is handmade, it is organic, and it works. But you're not going to have an appointment with me. We're not going to, you're not going to use my staff. You're not going to use my offices. You're not going to use all the other resources and expenses. So I've agreed with Emma to give you 50% discount on this remedy. That means you can get your menstrual pain doctor remedy for just $87 and $5 for the shipping. And that means you're going to save over $280. Now, Emma's literally manhandled me into giving you an additional set of free bonus health ebooks. Now, they're valued at $127, and that's to the first 100 women who get the menstrual pain doctor remedy. Now, you can see the details of those bonus books below, and you can see that they're $127 normally, which is more than the price of the remedy. So this is a fantastic offer, and you can't lose, and it is risk-free. Okay, so $87, it's less than the price of a course of painkillers, which we know what they do. It's less than the price of a visit to the doctors. It's certainly less than the price of painful hysterectomy, which you don't even want to go there. Leave your uterus alone. Let's get it healthy. So, you're on this page now. Emma's got the stock. Find the link below. Simply click on the link below and order it. Now, Emma will look after you. And if you have any questions at all about menstrual pain or this menstrual pain remedy, you can write to me at any time. So click on the link below and Emma will get your remedy in the post to you today. And I look forward to helping you becoming pain-free. And that's what we want, isn't it? Okay, bye for now.